In the heart of the Middle East lies a narrow stretch of water that controls the fate of global energy. This is the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most critical choke points on Earth. Every day, nearly 20% of the world's oil supply passes through these waters.
The Strait of Hormuz connects the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman and the open Arabian Sea.
For decades, it has been the lifeline for oil exports from Saudi Arabia, UAE, Iraq, Kuwait, and Qatar.
But its narrow width makes it extremely vulnerable to conflict and disruption.
Tensions in the region have repeatedly raised fears that the strait could be closed.
A single blockage here could send global oil prices skyrocketing overnight. The world has long searched for ways to reduce dependence on this risky route. Now, a bold and ambitious plan is emerging to bypass the Strait of Hormuz completely. This visionary project carries an estimated price tag of $100 billion.
It promises to reshape global energy trade and enhance energy security forever.
At the center of the plan stands the rugged Musandam Peninsula in Oman. This rocky finger of land juts into the strait, creating a natural bottleneck.
If we blast here, we can save 6 months on the timeline.
The cost analysis supports that approach. It's ambitious, but feasible.
The Musandam Canal would create a direct shortcut from the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman.
Ships would no longer need to risk the narrow and contested waters of Hormuz.
Concrete lining and reinforced walls would prevent erosion and ensure safe passage.
The engineering challenges are immense due to the harsh desert terrain and steep slopes. And
Water supply, environmental impact, and seismic risks must all be carefully managed.
this mega project would rival the scale and ambition of the Suez and Panama canals.
But the benefits could be transformative for the entire global economy.
Oil from the Gulf could flow more safely and predictably to world markets.
Energy security would improve dramatically for importing nations in Europe and Asia. Gulf countries would gain greater control over their vital export routes. The plan also includes expanding massive new oil pipelines across Saudi Arabia and the UAE.
These pipelines would transport crude directly to ports on the Red Sea or Gulf of Oman.
Existing routes, like Saudi Arabia's East-West pipeline, would be upgraded and expanded.
The UAE's Habshan Fujairah pipeline already provides one important bypass option. Together, these land routes would reduce reliance on vulnerable sea lanes.
Construction would create thousands of jobs and boost local economies for years. New ports, storage facilities, and infrastructure would spring up along the route.
Advanced monitoring technology would ensure safety and prevent sabotage.
The total investment of $100 billion reflects the project's enormous scale.
Funding would likely come from Gulf sovereign wealth funds and international partners.
Geopolitical tensions have made this bypass plan more urgent than ever.
Recent conflicts have highlighted the dangers of depending on a single choke point.
A closed Strait of Hormuz could trigger worldwide energy shortages and economic chaos.
The Musandam Canal would act as a strategic insurance policy for global trade.
It could stabilize oil prices and prevent sudden spikes during crises.
Kinslatzi. Environmental studies would assess impacts on local marine life, such as humpback whales and great white sharks.
Sustainable construction methods would be essential to minimize long-term damage.
The project would require close cooperation between Oman, UAE, and Saudi Arabia.
Diplomatic efforts would be needed to align interests and secure regional support.
This timeline is aggressive, but achievable with the proposed resource allocation.
I disagree.
Cutting-edge technology from around the world would be deployed on site.
The canal's completion could take a decade or more of relentless effort.
But once finished, it would stand as a monument to human engineering achievement. Ships from distant lands would sail through this new artificial waterway. Global trade routes would shift, creating new economic opportunities. The balance of power in the Middle East could change in subtle but important ways. Nations would feel less threatened by potential blockades or military tensions. The $100 billion plan represents hope for a more stable energy future.
It shows how innovation and determination can overcome even the toughest geographical challenges.
The current budget is completely unrealistic.
And the market volatility makes this project far too risky right now.
We cannot absorb this level of potential loss.
Look at the displacement from that last break.
It's accelerating much faster than the models showed.
Yet the potential rewards for global energy security are simply too gray to ignore.
We need the elevation for that ridge line over there.
Okay, I'm adjusting the angle now.
Sophisticated sensors would monitor structural integrity during and after building.
The completed canal would feature modern lighting and traffic control systems.
Command, this is Sierra 1. Perimeter remains secure. The asset is stable.
Roger that. Sierra 1. Maintain patrol. Over.
Nearby cities and towns would grow rapidly to support the workforce. Hotels, schools, and hospitals would be built to serve the booming population.
This magnificent structure represents the pinnacle of modern civil engineering. Seamlessly,
it would inspire future mega projects in other challenging parts of the world.
Oil flowing through the new bypass would reach Asian markets faster and safer.
European countries would benefit from more reliable energy supplies.
This new Arctic route cuts transit time by nearly 20%. It changes everything.
It's incredible. The savings alone will be massive.
Insurance costs for tankers might decrease due to reduced risk.
The Strait of Hormuz would lose some of its strategic importance over time.
Regional peace and cooperation could be strengthened through shared infrastructure.
The $100 billion investment would pay dividends for generations to come.
This plan is not just about oil making. It is about securing the future of energy.
Still can't believe we finished the Nexus Tower ahead of schedule.
It's magnificent. All those years of planning finally paid off.
We changed the world today.
It is magnificent, Minister, a testament to global cooperation.
Indeed, we are honored to be a part of this historic moment.
The Musandam Canal becomes a symbol of human ingenuity and resilience. The bypass plan proves that even the most dangerous choke points can be overcome.
The statue was a gift from France, symbolizing liberty and democracy. Were the women suffragettes involved in the dedication?
It reminds us that bold vision combined with determination can change the world.
From rugged mountains to a thriving new trade route, the transformation would be breathtaking. This mega project would rewrite the map of international energy flows. In the end, this ambitious dream could bring greater peace, prosperity, and security to our interconnected